My favorite part of our hike up the hill is when we get up here. Because when I look like this, if I can get down just a little bit more and it covers the houses, the trees cover the houses, then I feel like I'm in a jungle. I still can't get rid of those houses in the distance until I get down pretty low. So I guess I like being up there because the wind blows. Come on, Bea. Yeah, I've got to get pretty low. How low can you go? How low can you go? I got to get pretty low into the, I was going to say, the valley of the shadow of death. Death is just an ending of something and a beginning of something else, right? I got to get pretty low into that. I think that's the definite truth. When you're finally ready to let go of something, then what you see is beautiful. You don't see any of the distraction. Look how pretty these are. They're so pretty, just growing there on the side of the road. They don't require any care. They're just beautiful all by themselves, right? I like that self-reliant beauty. Self-reliant beauty. So when we get down here, I'm out walking right now in the middle of my workday because every single woman, and actually that's not even true. I had a man that I talked to for about an hour, and I'm so over people chasing or begging someone who's running away from them to stay. And it hurts my heart that I was that person too. And I said, you know, I understand because I've been there and it feels really shitty. It really does. But anything worth its salt doesn't run, right? If you have to chase it, it's not worth it. It's not good. I don't care what their issues are. Don't care what they've been through. We've all had shit in our life. Don't chase what runs from you. Something that flees is not attractive in any way whatsoever. And anybody that chases after it is even less attractive. And yep, I've been there, done that. We'll never do it again, right? Now I'd rather be in a place like this. It's beautiful in here. No distractions out there. Right? You got to get through the valley of the shadow of death. Once you're in here, it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. If you just let go of that old way of looking at it, the old way of doing things, it can be pretty fantastic. But all day long, I mean, I needed to take a break to get away from the calls because I understand. It's like Spirit says, okay, you know, if anyone understands, you do. I mean, how many years did you wait for your twin? How many years? 5.5 years I waited. And then I saw him. Spirit lined it up. And then he said, life goes on sometimes. My life didn't. My life didn't go on without him. And then I thought, hell, if it's going to stick in this same place, right? Moved from California to Arizona. And my life goes on. Guess what? Life goes on sometimes. You're right. Man. And I listen to these people all day, every day, crying. And, you know, the ones that chase after someone that they actually didn't want. That's the thing that's really frustrating is the clients who she says, you know, I don't know. We talked all this time and it felt like it was, you know, really cool. And then when he got here and I actually met him in person, it wasn't what I thought it was. It was just like, ugh. But then he pulled away from her when she got kind of snotty to him. And now she's having a meltdown because he is running away from her. I said, stop beating his door down. He won't answer any of my calls. He won't answer any of my texts. I said, he made his choice. And the fact of the matter is, in all truth, you did first. You already knew this wasn't going anywhere. You already know you didn't want it. She goes, yeah, but I don't want him walking away from me. And I'm like, well, so now you can spend hundreds of dollars chasing after someone that you never, ever even wanted. You never wanted it. And the only thing that you don't like is that he walked away from you before you could walk away from him. That is childish. How cool are these? I love vines. Aren't they neat? They're so beautiful. Once again, beautiful, all growing by themselves. No help from anyone else. No special food. Just growing, and we are growing and we are beautiful by ourselves. And when we get to the place where we feel good about ourselves, we will draw towards us someone else who also feels good about themselves. Because if you draw towards you someone who feels like you do and you're desperate, that's what you're going to get. Desperate, right? Desperate. I don't feel desperate. No, you feel bad about yourself. So you're going to draw somebody towards you who feels bad about themselves. Is that what you want? You need to heal. Nobody ever wants to spend any time on their own to heal. They want to jump from one to another because they're codependent and somebody else is supposed to fix them. No, it's an inside job. You fix you, right? You fix you. It's not my job to fix you. It's my job to fix me. And once I figure it out to the point where I'm at least happy with who I am, what you looking for? What is it? Then I'll draw towards me someone of my vibration. Anyway, that's my rant for just now. Needed to go clear my air, clear my energy.